Greetings, everyone. I'm James P. Madonna of Mega Life 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. And I am here with the one and only, after a long period of absence, Masked Bob. He has something on his mind. He has a bone to pick with the funeral industry.
Hello, I'm Masked Bob. About the funeral industry, I'm basically saying that the funeral and burial businesses have no concern for the survivors of the dead, and worse than that, they take advantage of a person's grief in order to rip off the survivors. Like as an example, after my father died, I couldn't think clearly, and I accidentally ordered 2 date plates for the tombstone where my father was buried, forgetting that I ordered the first through the funeral home. And since I forgot, I paid double for a single plate and installation. And when I told the monument company and the funeral home about the situation, they brushed me off. They didn't show any concern. They didn't tell me who actually did the installing, and if 2 plates were made, I'll pay for both, if they admit it. But I only want to pay for 1 installation because 2 companies can't pay for 2 installations. That's impossible. So I'd like to hear who really installed it, but neither the funeral home nor the monument company give me any answers at best and brush me off at worst. And the funeral home even accuses me of demanding money from them. And that's how survivors of the funeral industry are. I meant the people who run the funeral industry, not the survivors. If you think that the situation with education and health care is bad when it comes to money and ripping people off, the funeral and burial industry is even worse than them. So, that's all I have to say about it. This is Masked Bob. Goodbye.
Greetings, everyone. I'm James P. Madonna, and I would like to speak with my friend here. Masked Bob. Masked Bob, that was a very excellent explanation you did earlier about the funeral parlor industry and how much they rip people off.
You sure could say that again.
You know, Bob, Masked Bob, I was thinking, instead of ripping people off with astronomically high costs on caskets, why don't they make caskets? Why does a Rubbermaid make caskets? They make everything else. I mean, they make containers for the kitchen. They make garbage cans. Why can't they make caskets? And maybe even vertical caskets, like a spaghetti container, so people can be buried vertically and save money on real estate.
They don't do that because the funeral and burial industries just want to make money, and that is the bottom line, and the love of money is the root of all evil.
Absolutely. I mean, it's ridiculous, the prices they charge just to bury somebody. I mean, with all the vertical Rubbermaid burials, I mean, they could very easily they could make, if they just think of all the extra golf courses and country clubs we can have in America.
Yeah, like for instance, in China, a funeral costs only $100. But, number 1, the people make a lot less money. Number 2, they're cremated instead of buried. And number 3, they receive less funeral services than the Americans do. So it all comes out the same in the end.
You're absolutely right, Bob.